Hello student, myself Digan Sakhewala. I am your science sir. Today we are going to learn chapter number 2, acid, base and salt. Dear student, last time we learned about the Arrhenius theory, Lorentz theory. Today we will learn more properties of acid and base. Today we will learn about some properties of acid, non-metal oxide and metal oxide. Okay, so we will start today. Dear student, whenever we eat so much, at that time the in stomach paining is started. That is called acidity. Why acidity is produced? Whenever we eat so much, more hydrochloric acid is produced in our stomach. Okay, and it causes paining. To remove that, we have to use antacid. So as an antacid, we use sodium bicarbonate, NaHCO3, sodium bicarbonate. Its other name is sodium hydrogen carbonate, and third name is baking soda. Okay. Dear student, to know the compound is acidic, basic or neutral, we have to use indicator. So indicator is a compound which change the color in the acidic medium, basic medium, and in the neutral it is remain as it is. Okay. So by that indicator we come to know that which type of compound is there. Okay. So litmus and turmeric are the natural indicators. Litmus is available from the lichens. Okay, whereas two indicators are the methyl orange and phenolphthalein is the synthetic indicator which are produced in the lab. Dear student, we are going to learn what is the effect of acid and base on methyl orange, phenolphthalein and the litmus paper. So first compound we will take hydrochloric acid. Okay, how we come to know it is acid, that also we understand just now. Hydrochloric acid does not change red litmus paper blue, but it change the blue litmus paper red. In phenolphthalein it is a colorless. In methyl orange it is red in color. Nitric acid, name is given acid, but how it is acid? It does not change red litmus paper blue. It change the blue litmus paper red. In phenolphthalein it is colorless. In methyl orange it is red. Sulfuric acid, it is called king of chemical. It does not change red litmus paper blue, but it change the blue litmus paper red. It is colorless in phenolphthalein. In methyl orange it is red. Acetic acid, ethanoic acid, and it is used in the vinegar. Does not change the red litmus paper blue, change the blue litmus paper red. Phenolphthalein is, in phenolphthalein it is a colorless. In methyl orange it is red. Sodium hydroxide, caustic soda, change the red litmus paper blue, does not change blue litmus paper red. Phenolphthalein, in that it is pink. In methyl orange it is yellow. So we can judge that that is basic in nature. Calcium hydroxide, slack lime, change red litmus paper blue, does not change blue litmus paper red. In phenolphthalein it is pink. In methyl orange it is yellow. So it indicates that calcium hydroxide is basic in nature. Potassium hydroxide, red litmus paper turns to blue, pink in the phenolphthalein, and in methyl orange it is yellow. Okay, so from this we can judge that HCl is acidic in nature, HNO3 is acidic in nature, H2SO4 in acidic nature, acetic acid in the acidic in nature, sodium hydroxide is basic in nature, calcium hydroxide is basic in nature, and potassium hydroxide is basic in nature. Dear student, we are going to learn chemical properties of acid and base. But before that, how the acid and base are formed. Generally, acid are formed when the non-metal oxide react with the water. Okay, and base are formed when the metal oxide react with the water. So we will take some example here. Non-metal oxide react with water makes the acid, but not all. Okay, because some compound make the amphoteric compound, that we will learn later on. Sulfur trioxide, sulfur is non-metal, with combined with oxygen, non-metal oxide plus water, it make the sulfuric acid, king of chemical, other name. Carbon dioxide plus water, carbon is non-metal, oxygen with that combined, then non-metal oxide plus water, H2CO3, carbonic acid. All soft drink in that carbonic acid is present. So whenever we open the soft drink, bubbles are come out. That bubbles are carbon dioxide, because we pressurize the carbon dioxide with high pressure. Okay, now metal oxide react with water, produce base. So what are there? Sodium oxide, Na2O, react with water, produce 2 mole of NaOH, sodium hydroxide. Okay, 1 mole of calcium oxide, it is also called the quicklime, plus water, this is metal oxide, give the calcium hydroxide, that is called the slacklime. Okay, here you can see this is the metal. Same way here sodium is also metal, sodium, so metal oxide. Lithium oxide, Li2O, react with water. Okay, lithium oxide plus water give 2 mole of LiOH, lithium hydroxide. So most probably all metal oxide they produce base, and non-metal oxide they produce the acid. Remember that lithium is used in the mobile battery. Okay, so this is all about some property of acid and base. Dear student, we are going to learn reaction of acid with the metal. So when acid react with the metal, we know that salt and water is obtained. Salt means the compound which is made up of acid and base, that is called salt. So here one diagram is given. In that we take in one test tube we take the zinc granule, and in that we add dilute sulfuric acid. As we add zinc plus dilute sulfuric acid, then we get zinc sulfate plus hydrogen gas. This hydrogen gas is come out from the tube and it pass from the soap solution. As it come outside, and if we want to check that it is hydrogen gas, then what happen, we keep here one candle, burning candle. So hydrogen gas is highly inflammable gas, so it catch the fire there. So by that way we can judge that hydrogen gas is produced. Dear student, whenever you want to write any reaction, then you should know the valency. Okay, in 9th standard you already learned, but here also we will try to revise something. Okay, balancing of chemical reaction is depend on you. That is by the trial and error method you can balance. Okay, so balancing in chemical reaction, many possibilities are there, but whenever the compounds are made, at that time the total valency or total charge of the compound should be 0. Okay, acid plus metal react, then salt of metal plus hydrogen gas is obtained. Hydrochloric acid react with calcium. Here dear student, take care that calcium has 2 valency, means calcium donate the 2 electron. Now who has not electron? Hydrochloric acid, in that hydrogen has not electron, chlorine is negatively charged, so hydrogen can gain this electron, and by that way it produces hydrogen gas. Now calcium lose the electron, so calcium is become +2, and because of that reason calcium react with the chlorine and it make the CaCl2. Okay, so we can write here, for your knowledge we are writing here, in exam no need to write this. Okay, so HCl, 1 mole of hydrochloric acid react with the 1 mole of calcium, it produces 1 mole of calcium chloride plus 1 mole of hydrogen gas. Same way sulfuric acid, 1 mole of sulfuric acid react with 1 mole of magnesium, then magnesium has 2 electron, and in H2SO4 hydrogen has not electron, so magnesium donates its electron to the hydrogen, so hydrogen gas is produced. Magnesium lose the electron, so magnesium is become +2 and it react with SO4, so it make the magnesium sulfate. Okay, so ultimately we get magnesium sulfate plus hydrogen gas, so we get salt plus hydrogen gas. Dear student, take care in the nitric acid. Nitric acid is act as a oxidizing agent. Okay, so it will not, whenever a nitric acid react with the metal like zinc, then it will not produce hydrogen gas, but it will produce the water. So we will check that. Nitric acid being oxidizing agent, by reaction with metal, water is produced instead of hydrogen gas. So 8 mole of nitric acid plus 3 mole of zinc, here hydrogen gas is not produced, zinc will not donate the electron here, so we get 3 mole of zinc nitrate, okay, plus 2 mole of NO plus 4 mole of water is obtained. Okay, generally some metals are there like gold, silver, platinum, they do not react easily, and because their reactivities are very less, so we use as an ornament. Okay, reaction of acid with the base. Reaction of acid with the base is called the neutralization reaction. Okay, in this reaction salt and water is obtained. Acid plus base react with salt plus water. Neutralization reaction, acid react with base, produce salt and water, is called the neutralization reaction. Dear student, whenever we want to write, again we have to remember the valency of atoms, positive ion and the negative ion. We can write easily the product. Okay, so hydrochloric acid react with NaOH. At that time we should know that H is +1, Cl is -1, Na is +1, OH is -1. Now we will simply exchange Na combined with Cl, NaCl, H combined with OH, H2O. So the reaction in which salt and water is obtained, that is neutralization reaction. Here we get sodium chloride plus water. Same way 1 mole of sulfuric acid react with 1 mole of KOH. Okay, for that we know that hydrogen is +1, sulfate is -2, K is +1 and OH is -1. We will do exchange K2SO4. So it is K2SO4 plus H and OH, it make the H2O. So by this reaction we get sulfuric acid react with the potassium hydroxide. At that time we get potassium sulfate plus 2 mole of water. Other reaction in that 2 mole of nitric acid react with the calcium hydroxide. Calcium hydroxide is also called the slack lime. We know that Ci is +2, OH is -1, hydrogen is +1, NO3 is -1. We do the cross only, exchange them. Calcium react with NO3, so it is CaNO3 twice, plus here H and OH combine and it make the H2O. So ultimately reaction is 2 mole of nitric acid react with 1 mole of calcium hydroxide, produce 1 mole of calcium nitrate plus 2 mole of water. Same way here in the carbonic acid, 1 mole of carbonic acid react with the 2 mole of NaOH. NaOH is also called the caustic soda. So here you have to remember that H is +1, CO3 is -2, Na is +1, OH is -1. So Na react with CO3, so we get Na2CO3, and H and OH react, then they make the H2O. Okay, so this is called the sodium carbonate. Sodium carbonate is also called the washing soda if the more number of water molecules are attached with it. Hydrochloric acid react with the NH4OH. We know that NH4 is +1, OH is -1, H is +1, Cl is -1. We will exchange NH4 react with Cl, so we get NH4Cl, and H and OH react, then we get the H2O. So these are some reaction of acid and metal and acid and base. Dear student, we are going to learn reaction of acid with the metal oxide. Okay, so when acid react with metal oxide, then salt and water is obtained. 2 mole of hydrochloric acid react with 1 mole of sodium oxide. Which product is obtained? How we come to know? If we know the valency. H is +1, Cl is -1, Na is +1, oxygen is -2. Now we will exchange. With Na, Cl is combined, so NaCl. With H, O is combined, so we get H2O. So we get 2 mole of sodium chloride plus water. Same way, 1 mole of sulfuric acid react with the 1 mole of magnesium oxide. We know hydrogen is +1, SO4 is -2, magnesium is +2, oxygen is -2. Now magnesium react with sulfate, so magnesium sulfate, and H react with oxygen, so we get H2O. Same way, 2 mole of nitric acid react with calcium oxide. Calcium oxide is also known as quicklime. Calcium react with NO3, so we get calcium nitrate, and hydrogen react with oxygen, so we get water. Okay, reaction of acid with metal carbonate or metal hydrogen carbonate. Okay, so acid plus metal carbonate or metal hydrogen carbonate gives salt, water plus carbon dioxide. Instead of water plus carbon dioxide, you can also write carbonic acid. So here 2 mole of hydrochloric acid react with 1 mole of sodium carbonate. Sodium carbonate is also known as washing soda. We should know the valency. Na is +1, carbonate is -2. So H is +1 and Cl is -1. So here Na combined with Cl, so we get NaCl plus we get H2CO3. Instead of H2CO3, we can also write H2O plus CO2. H2CO3 is known as carbonic acid. Same way, when 1 mole of sulfuric acid react with magnesium carbonate, then magnesium is +2, carbonate is -2, SO4 is -2, and H is +1. Mg react with SO4, so we get magnesium sulfate, and H2 react with CO3, so we get carbonic acid. Instead of that, we can also write H2O plus CO2. Now dear student, take care here. 2 mole of nitric acid react with 1 mole of potassium carbonate. Hydrogen is 1 plus, NO3 is -1, K is 1 plus, CO3 is 2 minus. Now K potassium react with NO3, KNO3, and remaining in that we can write H2O plus CO2. Next reaction in that HCl plus sodium bicarbonate or sodium hydrogen carbonate. Now dear student, this is the example of metal hydrogen carbonate. Okay, so H is +1, Cl is -1, Na is +1, and HCO3 is -1. So Na combined with Cl, so we get NaCl, and remaining in that H2O plus CO2. Same way, when HNO3 react with the NaHCO3 metal hydrogen carbonate, then Na react with NO3, we get NaNO3 plus we get H2O plus CO2. H2SO4 react with NaHCO3, so metal hydrogen carbonate. So we know that Na is plus 1, SO4 is minus 2, so they combine here, we get Na2SO4 plus we get H2O plus CO2. Okay. Next in that, when slack lime, calcium hydroxide, slack lime is other name, calcium hydroxide react with carbon dioxide, then we get calcium carbonate plus water. This calcium carbonate and react with the carbonic acid again. Calcium carbonate react with the carbonic acid, means CO2 plus H2O. We get CaHCO3 twice calcium bicarbonate, or it is called the calcium hydrogen carbonate. Dear student, when the HNO3 nitric acid react with 1 mole of sodium hydrogen carbonate, then we get NaNO3 sodium nitrate plus H2O plus CO2. So these are the some reaction with the reaction of acid with metal oxide and reaction of acid with the metal carbonate or metal bicarbonate. Dear student, we are going to learn chemical properties of the base. In chemical properties of acid, we already learned neutralization reaction. So here we will take only one example. Reaction of base with acid, it is called neutralization reaction. Base plus acid gives salt plus water. So this reaction is called the neutralization reaction. 2 mole of potassium hydroxide react with 1 mole of sulfuric acid, gives 1 mole of potassium sulfate plus 1 mole of water. How to remember the reaction? We know that SO4 is minus 2, hydrogen is plus 1, K is plus 1, OH is minus 1. Just exchange H and OH, H2O, K and SO4, K2SO4. Reaction of base with the non-metal oxide. So base plus non-metal oxide react, we get salt plus water. Now what is non-metal? Carbon, nitrogen, sulfur. So base react with carbon dioxide or sulfur trioxide, then which products are obtained, that we are going to learn. 1 mole of calcium hydroxide is also called slack lime, react with carbon dioxide, it produces calcium carbonate. Calcium carbonate is also called limestone plus water. 2 mole of sodium hydroxide plus 1 mole of sulfur trioxide react, if we get 1 mole of sodium sulfate plus 1 mole of water. Reaction of base with the metal. Reaction of the strong base with like sodium hydroxide with amphoteric metal like aluminium and zinc. Amphoteric metal means those metal in some condition they can act as acid as well as base, they are called the amphoteric metal, and by that way we get the complex salt. Base plus metal gives salt plus dihydrogen. 2 mole of NaOH in aqueous solution plus zinc give Na2ZnO2, that is called sodium zincate plus hydrogen gas. 2 mole of potassium hydroxide plus 2 mole of aluminium plus 6 mole of water gives 2 mole of KAlOH4 potassium aluminate plus 3 mole of hydrogen gas. Sodium zincate, potassium aluminate are the complex salts. So this is all about some reaction with the acid and base.